This is exciting. Hey babes, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am Lily if you're new here, and I'm so excited because this video is going to be all about goals for 2020. So I think I'm putting this up on New Year's Day, so in that case, Happy New Year. I feel like 2020 is just going to be so good, and I'm loving like the energy right now of just like everyone getting excited. But anyways, because it's 2020, I'm like everyone else and I'm setting goals for myself. And obviously like you can set goals at any time of the year, but I just think it's really fun to do it during the new year because why not get inspired and motivated with everyone else. Like I'm the type of person, if you follow me on Instagram and like have kind of kept up with me, you would know I'm obsessed with Mondays. I think Mondays are seriously like mini New Year's, and we have that fresh start every single Monday of every week, and we even have it every day. Like every time you wake up and get out of bed, like you have the option to change whatever you want to, or like, you know, change habits or start living your life for you and doing all of these things. Like you're allowed to do that every day, but I do think it's so just like fun and empowering and just awesome when everyone is setting goals in the new year, and like you can just all thrive off of each other's like positive energies. So like everyone else, I have actually set some goals for 2020, and I thought it would be really fun to share them because obviously, yeah, we're not all going to have the same goals, but I think it's so fun to hear what other people are working on, and maybe some of mine will kind of inspire you and you'll be like, oh wait, I want to write that one down too. And I just think it's really fun to talk about. I am all about like productive girl bossy conversations, and I feel like talking about goals is just so fun and I love doing it. So I thought we would do that. My first goal is I would like to read at least one book a month. So let's talk about this. I am not the best with reading. I love to go to the library and I pick up 5 books that just look great, like girl boss books, like productivity type books, whatever, and I pick them up and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna read, like I'm actually gonna do it, and I never do. I like flip through them and I'll read little bits, but I'm just not good about finishing books. And let me grab the one I'm reading right now because I'm loving it. Right now I've been reading Girl Boss by Sophia Amoruso, and she's actually the one that's founded and like started Nasty Gal, if you've heard of Nasty Gal. And this is such a good book, so if you also are trying to read more throughout 2020, definitely read this one. It is so good. So one thing I'm trying to do is just plug in my phone and like sit and read before bed for like 30 minutes or to like whenever I'm tired. And I think that's just going to be a really nice goal for me because I read a lot of books that are about productivity or like girl boss stuff, and I feel like I learn a lot while I'm reading. But even if you just want to read like fictional stuff like thrillers or romance, whatever, I just think reading is so good for us, and I feel like we are so stimulated all the time by technology. There's nothing better than just like holding a book and reading. So that's my first goal. My second goal is one that I feel like everyone sets, and it's funny to me, but hey, I gotta say it. I would like to work out twice a week. I know twice is not every day and it's not that much. I'm not a huge worker-outer person. I just want to work out to literally make my body as healthy as I can. Just like have a really healthy heart so I can be, you know, happy and healthy for my kids one day and like my grandkids. Definitely trying to move my body twice a day if possible. Not focus. 2020. Next up, this is one that I keep pointing. My next one is I want to work less hours but be more efficient in those hours. So I feel like in 2019 I worked insane hours. I would wake up usually around 7:30, 8 o'clock and then start working right away, and then I usually would work till about 11 at night. And that is pretty crazy, and when you are starting a business you have to put so much time into it, and just like, because you're wearing all of the hats. Like I'm trying to do literally every type of role, and it can be a lot sometimes. But what I've noticed too is in those hours, those crazy work days I was working, I was only being really efficient in like certain little blocks of those days, and I feel like I wasted a lot of time. I would get on Instagram, whatever, and like lose track of time, and I just wasn't very focused. That I'm trying to be more efficient while I'm working, so I'm really trying to figure out ways to kind of plan my day, like what times of day am I most efficient. Like I want to give stuff my full attention, like work really hard and have to work less hours but be even more efficient and getting even more done in that day but working less, if that makes sense. Smoothie break. I got a green juice, so good. I tried a lip plumping lip gloss. Are my lips plump? Next up on my goals is, this one might surprise you guys a little bit. I was like hesitant to say it, but I want to be so real and honest about things I'm working on within myself, and so I was like, you know what, we're gonna say it. We're gonna do it. One for me is to be slow to get hurt / angry. Yes, I have a very like positive attitude and I am smiley, but I can get angry. How I feel like as women, sometimes we aren't allowed to like get fired up and angry. Like I just kind of feel that way a little bit. And I do get kind of angry. Like if something happens, like my blood, I feel like I can feel a spike in my mood in like 2 seconds. And it's not like my favorite quality about myself. I think it's great because I'm very passionate about the things I love, but I should not be like quick to get angry and upset. Like that's just not a good thing. So I'm really trying to work on my temperament. I have a little bit of a fire to me. I can get a little feisty sometimes. I also can get hurt very easily. Like even if someone's not mad at me, if I think they're mad at me, it can like ruin my day and I just get like really sad and like down on myself. Or if I don't know, I misinterpret situations and like get sad or upset, and it's just not a good thing. So I really want to try and like breathe and not get hurt and realize not everyone's out to get me sometimes, and like I shouldn't get angry about someone cutting me off in the road. Like that's not a big deal. Another one, stick to a budget. Oh my gosh. So one thing for me that is so empowering is knowing where every single dollar you're making is going, like how much you're saving. And like, for example, I'm starting my Roth account, which is like going to be setting me up for retirement. You want to just kind of be more aware of where my money is going and just really have a budget for coffee when I'm going out, and like how much I'm eating out, kind of figure out how much my usual grocery bill is, how much I'm spending on gas. I just want to be a little bit more aware. I talk so fast. Next up for goals, let's go. Ooh, this is one that I'm really excited about. Dev and I are both doing this together. I wrote down to go to church at least twice a month. Of course, I'd like to go every single Sunday if possible, but sometimes you'll get it. It's just a little hard, which I know is really bad. I'm not trying to make an excuse, but again, I'm just trying to set very realistic goals for myself, and I would love to go physically in person twice a month. Dev and I were really good. Our church has the like live stream it on the TV and like save all of the sermons, which is so nice because you can actually watch it on like your TV. Like they have an app and everything. So if we don't go, we usually will watch the sermon, which is really great, but there still is nothing like actually going to church and like being surrounded by the worship music and everyone, and just like going out to like get ready and go to church. I feel like is just really important to do, and it really helps me to feel even stronger in my faith when I do that. So we are trying to go twice a month if possible, and I'm really excited about that one. And honestly, just to correspond with that, I'm really just trying to grow my faith more this year. I have a devotional. Let me show you guys. So I got this devotional probably about a month ago, and it is the Bob Goff Live in Grace, Walk in Love 365-day journey. I'm really excited about this because I know for me, devotionals help kind of prompt me with what to read. Sometimes I have a really hard time just opening my Bible and like knowing where to start. And so I find with a devotional, because this one is laid out, like it has your topic and then it has like a verse for you, and then he has his reading, and it's just like a really nice way to prompt you to like open the Bible and read more about like the story or whatever. So I really like devotionals for that, and I'm not gonna lie, I got this a month ago and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start right now, and I kept up with it for like 3 days. Just so annoying. Do you guys ever, are you just like, why am I like that? Like, why can't I keep things up? It bothers me to no end, and that's one thing with the new year I just want to be so good about, is like sticking to my word and like holding myself accountable, because I think it's kind of crazy. Like, what does that say about me as a human if I can't read this little page every single morning? Like, I have time for this. There's no excuse for me not to do it. I notice when life gets kind of crazy and just like busy, it can be really easy just to kind of slip on your faith sometimes and like maybe not pray as much or open your Bible because you're just so go. And it's so sad because it's like when I am praying and opening my Bible and like reading devotionals and going to church, I just don't worry half as much. And then when you're really busy, I feel like there's a lot to like worry about and there's a lot on your plate. It just, when you can kind of cast those worries on him, it is the best feeling ever. And so I really want to just like grow my faith more this year, and obviously I'll bring you guys along in that journey if you want, but I'm really excited about that goal because I think it's going to just be a really good and fulfilling goal for 2020. My next one, spend less money on coffee. I probably should have mentioned this along with my budget. If I showed you guys my bank account and how much money I spend on coffee, you would be like, because I spend so much on like lattes and stuff, and yes, it's so fun, and yes, that's like my self-care, but I also like the money side of me is like, girl, like you can make those at home you have all the stuff. I have like an espresso machine, I have the Keurig, I have like Chemex, I have all the fancy things that I need, and so I definitely should be making it at home more. So I'm definitely trying to save some money on coffee coming into the new year. I think I need to a little bit, and I'm still gonna go out. Don't get me wrong, like, yeah. But you guys would probably be like concerned if you saw how much I was spending last year, so I'm definitely trying to cut back if possible. My next goal, and the last goal, we made it, is to not be afraid to unplug more. Boom. Such a good one. And if I'm being honest, I feel like all of us as humans right now, I've been so like hand motion-y to all of us as humans right now. We are just so on 24/7. We're on technology and doing all the stuff on our phones, computers, Netflix, and we're just always so go and like plugged in. And I definitely want to work on unplugging more, especially with my business. I'm on social media quite a bit. I mean, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna plug it. My Instagram is @allthingsLillian, and I post Instagram stories all the time of like me planning my days, my to-do list, drinking my coffees, little outfits, like things I'm working on within my business, and like packaging orders, and like all of the girl bossy like fun things. We have such a fun time on Instagram, so definitely follow me if you haven't already. That'd be awesome. But yes, a big goal for me is to unplug more, because I am on Instagram for my business and I'm doing Instagram stories and all sorts of things on my phone. I find that sometimes my brain is literally shot. Like, I don't know if you guys relate, but I can tell if I've been on my phone a lot because my brain just, it's like, so I definitely am trying to unplug more and just be more present with Devin, my friends, my family, and just not feel so inclined to pull out my phone for a picture, because like, let's be real, I love to share my life with you guys. Don't worry, pictures are not gonna stop. But I definitely need to, like at night, you know, pull out my book instead of being on my phone, and like little things like that I definitely could work on more. And I feel like all of us as people could probably work on that more, so it's a big one for me. That is my last goal. I definitely could probably go in more depth about why these are my goals, but y'all don't got time for that. I hope that this video though maybe gave you some ideas on like goals maybe you could set into place for the new year. But I hope this was interesting. I am so dang excited for the new year, and I just have to say, like, y'all, make this your year. Make 2020 the year where you start living for yourself, you truly start following your heart. Make this the year where you're not scared to be yourself and do your own thing and go down your own path, even if that path is weird or funky, whatever. Like, just do your own thing and like follow your heart every single day. Wake up with this just like love for life, and smile, and just like treat people with kindness. Like, be so kind to strangers, ask people how they're doing, and like call your mom. Let's make this the year of like kindness and like being a girl boss and like following our hearts, pursuing our dreams, and just make this such a good year, because I'm telling you, like, your perspective is everything. And I feel like if we're all as a community like pushing each other and checking in on each other and just being positive, I think this year is going to be so good and powerful, and I'm honestly so excited for it to start tonight. Dev and I aren't doing much to celebrate. It's New Year's Eve, by the way, when I'm filming this, and we are not, like, we don't have crazy plans. I am such a grandma. Like, I want to be in my sweatpants, I want to have my Earl Grey tea. But I just, like, I'm really excited to wake up tomorrow and have it be the new year. Anywho, I got a little rambly, but thank you so much for listening and making it to the end. You guys rock. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm so dang excited to film more sit downs and all these types of things. It was so fun chatting with y'all, and I hope you guys have the most amazing new year ever. I'm so dang excited to cheer you guys on this year. I think it's going to be just like such an awesome year. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm going to be doing more daily vlogs, week of my life, showing you guys more behind the scenes of my business, showing you guys stuff that I do with friends and traveling, and stuff with Devin, my boyfriend, and sit down stuff about being a girl boss and productivity, time management, all that good stuff. It's gonna be fun. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video. It all helps my channel. Comment down below some of your goals for the new year. I'm so interested. I literally love bonding over like goals and like what we're all working on, and so please comment and let me know. I'd love to chat about that. And yeah, I think that covers everything, right? Anyways, I hope you guys have such a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Talk to you very soon in my next one.